Powerslides say that the skate offers more control. Why do they say that the skate offers more control? Alright YouTube, my name is Ricardo Lino and I'm a wheel addict. Today I'm gonna talk about the system that Powerslide released in July 2016, and that system is the Trinity 1, 2, 3. When Powerslide released the Trinity system, they put a video on their YouTube channel called It's Time for Trinity. So what we're gonna do today is I'm going to analyze the video. So let's comment on this video and let's check why they say whatever they say. So let's see what's this Trinity mount all about. Okay, let's watch the video together.
It's time for a new era of skates. It's time to make skates that people dream of, not what they ask for.
So the voice, the voice in this video is from Scott Arledge. Scott Arledge is the main guy when it comes to developing wheels at Powerslide. He is the guy behind all the development for Matter wheels, which are the fastest wheels in the market, and he is also in charge of the technology behind the undercover wheels. Scott has been a world champion of speed skating, and that's the voice that you're going to listen in the rest of the video. So let's get back to the video.
It's time to make skates that are an extension of your body.
So Powerslides say that the skate offers more control. Why do they say that the skate offers more control? It's just a frame. Well, it's just a frame, it's true, but this is the regular frame, which I use a lot. I still use this frame a lot with 1, 2 screws. One screw in the front, one screw in the back. One line touching the boot. Oh, this is the Trinity system. 1, 2, 3 screws, making it one triangle. Let me try to make a triangle. I can't really make a triangle. This triangle here, 1, 2, 3. This triangle means that there's a triangle underneath your foot, which means there's not one line touching the boot, but one triangle under your foot. And that's why they say there's more control, because whenever you move the plant of your foot, that comes to the skate. But let's keep going.
It's time for a new vision. It's time.
Maximum stability, 3 points of contact, integrated, what's that? Integrated X-slot mount. What is that? Let me see if I have a boot here. Do I have a boot here? No, I don't. So, maximum stability, because the Trinity will make your skate slower, but I will show you that right after this video. But the Trinity will make your skates, your boot, your foot, lower to the ground, and as we know, lower to the ground will give you more stability. Also, like I just said before, if you have a triangle under your foot instead of having one line only, that means that you are more stable, because it's all your foot stabilizing it. You have a triangle under your foot stabilizing your ankle instead of having just one screw in the front, one screw in the back. Does this make sense? I think so. Let's keep going. Oh, by the way, integrated X-slot. What is that? Look at this. You see this? There's a space here. There's one screw in front, one screw here, one screw on the other side, and there's a hole where the front wheel goes through. That means that the wheels are deep inside the boot. Instead of the boot needing to be high, see? You see, like, it feels like the wheel, it's inside the boot. The wheel is integrated. I don't know if that's what they mean, but let's keep going.
To be the trendsetter again.
Yeah, it's time to be the trendsetter again. I think it's nothing new that Powerslide was the main brand pushing the 3-wheel skates. They first called them Tri-Blades, then the brand that we know that finished with blade, they weren't really happy with Powerslide calling the skate Tri-Blades, so the name was changed to Triskates. And yes, Powerslide was the main brand pushing Triskates. yes, in the early 90s, the other brand had their first skates with 3-wheel skates. But did they call it Triskates? No. Did they keep doing them? No. So I guess that's why Powerslide says that they're the trendsetter, and then they say again.
It's time to reinvent skating.
I mean, like, saying that you're reinventing skating, it's a little bit much. But the truth is, it's a completely different feeling. It's... I still skate with skates without being Trinity. Main reason for that, because I do love my Imperials a lot. And for downhill, there's not one downhill frame yet with the Trinity system. But other than that, I really love this thing.
And create new excitement.
Less vibration. Why less vibration? They say less vibration because, again, let's go to the triangle again. That's why it's called Trinity. If you have one line only getting all the shock coming from the ground, you'll feel it differently than if you have a bigger base. Basically, with the Trinity system, there's a wider base, there's a bigger base getting the vibrations, which means that the vibrations will spread through your feet instead of getting all the vibrations in the same place. That's why you feel the vibrations differently, and these will make your ride a lot more comfortable. That's cool.
It's time for a better future of skating.
It's time for a better future of skating. It's again kind of tricky, but the truth is, man, world records have been broken since people are using this. So Simon Albrecht, I think that's how you say it, the German guy. It's kind of sad because he is the best guy doing 300 meters in speed skating, which is one of those distances that, if you were ever speed skating, you know that the 300 meters speed skating is kind of like the 100 meters running. That's one of the main ones, but because it's a trial thing and they need to do one at a time, it takes a long time. They say it's not good for sure, but that doesn't really matter. That has nothing to do with the Trinity system. Going back to the Trinity system, yes, it's changing skating.
Not just from A until B, but from today until tomorrow. The
better acceleration. I'm trying to get this one. Usually the size of the wheels would have a lot to do with it, but acceleration have to do with power. I'm trying to guess that if you can, yeah, I guess that's it. You can transfer more power if there's more contact from the boot to the frame, more contact from the wheels to your feet. So I guess that's why they say better acceleration. It makes sense, but I guess the wheel size matters. Yes, being lower to the ground, you can push stronger. Yes. At the same time, when you have a higher frame, you can go on the edges more, and somehow I believe that if you learn how to use this edge-to-edge transfer, you can use that as leverage for a stronger push. But if you can use this edge-to-edge with a bigger frame like 125 like this here, and then you still have like a stronger connection between the boot and the frame, this will make you go faster.
Together we create the history of tomorrow's Triskates. It's time for the next level of skating. It's time for Trinity.
I guess it's time. It's time for Trinity. So what I'm gonna do now is mainly what I've been talking, and what they say a lot in this video is that you're gonna have, like I just said, you have like a bigger base touching the frame, a bigger area of the boot in contact with the frame, and just like I just said, stronger connection between wheels and feet. And that's what skates are. Basically, when you skate, you want your feet to have wheels underneath, and when you have like a wider base from the boot to the frame, you're making this connection stronger. Also, they also say in this video that you're gonna be lower, you're gonna have more stability, less vibration, all those things. So I guess the main thing that I want to show you is it really lower? Let's see. Now I'm going to get two 80mm skates, one with Trinity on this side, one without being Trinity on that side. On this side, one of my favorite non-Trinity skates, the Imperials. On the other side, basically my favorite Trinity skate until now, the Kaze. They both have 80mm frames and wheels, and they are both the same size. I'm gonna try to keep them straight. As you can see, the boot is slightly lower on this one, but as you can also see on the Trinity, the mounting here, it's quite high, which means that it looks like there's not a huge difference, but the place where your foot sits on the inside is actually lower, and the way for you to see it is looking at the highest part of the boot. So check this out. The highest part, let me try to show you here. This is the highest part of the Imperial. Now let me try it without falling here. Up, 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 up. This is the highest part of the Kaze. Does it seem lower? Yes, it is. You are skating actually a lot lower, and I don't want it to finish now. I want to show you with 125mm skates too. Again, my favorite boot on the left side, Imperial 125s. I've been skating these a lot. This one has the Pro frame, so it's an Imperial Mega Cruiser with the Imperial Pro frame and undercover 125 wheels. This is a Kaze again, and the Kaze also has undercover wheels and also the Trinity Pro frame. As you can see, the boot is also a little bit lower. The main difference here is because it's a 125, the front wheel and the back wheel on the art boot ends up being almost outside the skate, so the difference is not that obvious here. But again, if I'm gonna touch the highest part of the boot, this is the highest part of the Trinity, of the Imperial. This is the highest part of the Kaze. So my main goal with this video was, if you still have any doubts about the Trinity system, if you don't know if you should go 165 Trinity, I really believe that the Trinity makes you have a completely different experience while skating. Like I said before, I still use the non-Trinity skates like the Imperial for the reasons that I also told you. I do love my Imperial boot, but that's about to change because the Trinity is about to be released in an art boot shell, but I can't tell you a lot more. But there's some stuff on the internet on what's about to come next. Anyway, that's one of the reasons, and the second reason is for downhill skating there's not a Trinity frame yet. Yes, you can do downhill with the Trinity 3 125 or 4 110s, but I'm talking about like a lower long frame. Yes, it's lower with the Trinity 125s, but at the same time I want to have more points of contact, so 4 or 5 wheels would be needed. 4 110s could work. I've been loving my 5-wheel frames, so we'll see. We'll see what's coming next. I guess that's the main thing. Being lower, super connected, boot, frames, or feet, wheels. That's what I wanted to tell you today. If you make me the question, should I go Trinity? Yes, you should. And that's it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Give me some thumbs up if you like this one. Give me some thumbs down if you didn't like it, but I want to know why you didn't like this video. Other than that, let's just not forget why we all started skating. Because it's fun and it's fun. Cheers guys, see you soon. Boof.